Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hopefully, you're in the middle of an amazing weekend so far. Hopefully, your Saturday was extra fantastic. Hopefully, your Sunday ahead will be excellent as well. We had a great day yesterday. I'm going to talk about something we did yesterday in a little bit, but Michelle and I also took some time, had little snacks, maybe a glass of wine. I cooked yesterday. I made crab cakes. My favorite type of crab cakes that I make, which, most people think of it crab cakes. They may think of the East Coast, maybe Maryland crab cakes. I like to do something that's called Southwestern crab cakes, where I use a little onion, a little pepper, peppers, fresh peppers, a little cilantro, little cholula, mix and make the mix together and give it a little spice, maybe serve it up with a little guac, maybe a little salsa. And that's my favorite thing. And we did that yesterday, and it turned out pretty well. I was pretty happy about it. I think Michelle enjoyed it as well. But it was a great day yesterday, really enjoyable day. And today we've got good things ahead too. We're recording a new episode. I'll get to that in a little bit. As for me this morning, you may see I may be a little glistening. About a half an hour ago, I just got back from a run, and man, the humidity is starting out here in Florida. It's been cool. It's been that nice, kind of winter, spring weather out here in the mornings where it's been a little on the cooler side, but that humidity is finally starting to ramp up that we know so well here in Florida. It was out there today. But hey, happy that I got out for a run. We have a Run Disney race coming up this weekend. I'm not nearly in the shape I need to be for it, but got out there today, got a little bit of, exercise, a little bit of piece of that back. And that's good. That's good. It's needed. I don't expect we're going to run our whole 10K on Saturday. But if I can get do a little bit more than what we've been doing, everything is good. Everything is good. So what are we talking about on this day? It is Sunday, March 30th, 2025. Well, here's something that I think is really important to talk about today, because it is National Take Control Day. I don't think I have that exactly right. But it's I am in control a day, which we all get out of control sometimes. Let's be honest with you, in our minds, in legitimacy, whether it's reality, whether it's not, there's things that we can control, things that we can't control. It's good to know the difference between the two, but you can feel like you're out of control. And, today's a day to talk, take a breath when things get bad and realize that you are in control. Sometimes, not everything can you control. It's also good to, like I said, to know the difference, but know when you can be, that you can be in control. What I like to compare it to, and I do this for myself often. I've done this with Michelle. Michelle's done it with me. She's done it with herself. It's the I am Moana moment. Where things look bleak, but then you can take a step back, take a breath, go through all the things that you've done in your life and all the things that you've accomplished, and know where you are and how strong that you are, and step back and have that I am Moana moment. And I think that's really important for if you're trying to I am in control, to be in control of times. Again, you can't be in control of everything. You can't. And we want to be in many times, and you can't. But it's good to take that moment when you can be in control. Take a breath and realize it, and remember that you're amazing, you're fantastic, you're awesome, and you are Moana. You are in control. So today's the day to celebrate that. One of the ways you can take control, be in control, is take a walk through the park. Today is Take a Walk in the Park Day. Great way to have a great family time. Just take a breath. You can do it alone. You can do it with your significant other. You can do it with your entire family, whatever it might be. Great day to kind of take control of your life. Good exercise, just good for your entire psyche. Plus, parks are amazing, wonderful. And you want to take a walk in the park? Hey, how about take a walk in a Disney park? That's not a bad way to do it as well. Of course, nothing beats a walk through a Disney park. So yeah, today's the day to do that. One other way you can be in control. How about a little virtual vacation? Well, today is natural natural and national virtual vacation day. So that means, yeah, you can kind of pretend to be on vacation. Take that breath, enjoy like as if you were somewhere that you wanted to be in the world. There's great ways to do that. You can do it in your mind, you can imagine it, or you can go and find some videos of some spaces you want to visit and just immerse yourself in that. Pretend you want to be there. There's VR stuff now that you can do. You can read a book about a place that you want to see. You can plan your vacation, whatever. Today's a great day to do a virtual vacation on this virtual vacation day. Someone who could use a virtual vacation, well, many of the doctors out there, many doctors have done so many great things in our lives. Let's talk about somebody who's in control. Often it is doctors. And today is National Doctors Day. So yeah, I know there are many, there hopefully aren't a lot of doctors. There are a lot of doctors that do need to work on Sundays, but many will not have the day off. But the next time you see your doctor, appreciate them, celebrate them, because they're the ones that help keep us healthy. It's again, really important role. So today, celebrate National Doctors Day. And one thing I wish doctors used more of, because today's National Pencil Day, I really wish they'd use more pencil. More than likely, I wish they would use their eraser and realize when they write things that you cannot read. As somebody who works in the medical industry and sometimes has to read doctors' writings, a pencil, and look at it and erase your signature or a prescription or whatever it might be. Because as much as I love doctors, and we should celebrate them today, let's also celebrate the fact that a lot of doctors do not have the best writing. And I know it's a stereotype and it's a joke, but it's an actual fact. I've seen enough of it to know that there are many doctors that, man, that handwriting is like, where did that come from? What is that supposed to be? Are those hieroglyphics? What is going on there? Anyway, National Pencil Day today. I enjoy a good pencil. Hey, Disney, if you're on Disney Cruise Line, you're often doing the trivia in pencil. So if you're on Disney Cruise Line today, you may not be seeing this because you're out at sea, but go ahead and enjoy a little trivia with those little stubby golf pencils that they use. Or if you're going to go out and play golf, little pencils, really cool. Hey, if it's your birthday today, a very happy birthday to you. Again, it is March 30th. Some great people that you celebrate your birthday with today. A long list. That's why I was a little late today. It is an extremely long list of fantastic people. So much so that there was a couple names that I didn't get the chance to add on here. But let's go through what I did get to. We're going to start with, how about John Astin? You know who John Astin is? He's bottom right there. That is Gomez Addams from the Addams family. He turns 95 today, born on this day in 1930. He had played many roles on movies, on television, but you'll always know him probably if you watch the Addams Family, the original Addams Family, as Gomez Addams for sure. But he was also, if you're talking Disney, he was in the original Freaky Friday. He was married to Patty Duke, and his adoptive son, you may know as well, Sean Astin, who was, of course, in the Lord of the Rings films, Rudy, so many things that Sean Astin has been in. His adoptive father is John Astin. So yeah, happy birthday to him. How about Robbie Coltrane, someone we lost way too early. He turned 75 today, or would have turned 75 today, born in 1950. We lost him in 2022, but you'll know him best probably if you're a Harry Potter fan like me as Hagrid, of course, but many great roles. Great Scottish actor. He even was in Brave, the Pixar movie Brave. He was Lord Dingwall, the voice of Lord Dingwall in Brave. But what a great career, great actor. Again, lost him way too soon. Paul Reiser, of course. Paul Reiser, great comedian, great actor. He turned 69 today, born on this day in 1956. Of course, Mad About You, where he was starred with Helen Hunt in that. My Two Dads, another great series that he was in. He was also in many films, the Aliens films, Diner. He was in the Beverly Hills Cop series. More recently, he's been in Stranger Things. Just great actor, great comedian, Paul Reiser. Amazing singer. How about this? Amazing singer, Tracy Chapman. She turned 61 today, born on this day in 1964, of course. Fast Car, one of my favorite songs out of the 80s, and then redone more recently in 2023 as a country song, where she became the first Black woman to win a CMA for that song. Amazing, amazing. She came back, had a great comeback. Just absolutely stole the Grammy Awards a couple of years ago when she came on, did that duet. Just amazing, amazing. Again, multiple time Grammy winner. Fantastic. Give Me One Reason. Another fantastic song for her, but so many great songs. How about Eric Clapton? You're right there in the middle. He turns 80 today. Slow Hand, born on this day in 1945, played with so many great bands. The Yardbirds, Cream, Derek and the Dominoes. One of my favorite songs of all time is Layla. You just hear that guitar riff to begin with, and man, that is a good time. I love Layla. But of course, Tears in Heaven. So many great songs. Great solo career. 18 Grammys over his time period, both in bands and solo. He's a 3-time Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. Once as within the Yardbirds, once within Cream, and of course as a solo artist. Amazing, amazing career for Eric Clapton. Moving on. Yes, we're not done. Usually we may have maybe 5, maybe 6. We're continuing on here because there's some more amazing people still here. How about Celine Dion? Talk about a fantastic, amazing singer, multi-time Grammy Award winner, Academy Award winner. Of course, My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. Everybody knows that. She sang with Peebo Bryson doing Beauty and the Beast for Beauty and the Beast. Of course, the credits version of it, smash hit. It's All Coming Back to Me Now. What an amazing, amazing career. If you watch the Olympics just this last time, in the opening ceremonies, how she was singing from the Eiffel Tower, especially when she's had some health difficulties recently, and she just crushed it. It was amazing. Celine Dion, amazing, amazing performer, and it's her birthday today. Norah Jones, she turns 46 today, born on this day in 1979. Again, multiple Grammy Awards for Norah Jones. Just an amazing, amazing performer. How about from Beverly Hills 90210, Ian Ziering? He turned 61 today, born on this day in 1964. Of course, you probably know him from Beverly Hills 90210, or maybe you know him from Sharknado, which is it's an interesting series. The comedy at no end to the intentionally. I have to believe. Well, actually, I believe the first film was not that they were trying to be serious with it, and it just was so intentionally funny bad that they moved on with the series and they just made it intentionally bad going on. But just so good. Anyway, Ian Ziering, his birthday today. Another great actor, Warren Beatty, and great director and screenwriter. So many great things. Warren Beatty turns 88 today, born on this day in 1937. He's been nominated for 14 Academy Awards throughout his career for all these different roles that I talked about. He won Best Director in 1981 for the movie Reds. He's won 3 Golden Globes. Of course, he was in Bonnie and Clyde, Bugsy, Heaven Can Wait. The original was a movie that I really loved. Of course, and for Disney fans, he was in Dick Tracy. Great, phenomenal career. And you may laugh at this, but one of the greatest names out here and one of the greatest athletes of all time is that guy right there in the top left corner. That is Secretariat. Secretariat was an incredible horse. Triple Crown winner, and not just a Triple Crown winner, like going away, like he dominated the field in the Triple Crown. Amazing, amazing horse. He would have been, he lived for 19 years. He was born in 1970. So he would have been, let me do the math here. He would have been 55 today. Just a phenomenal horse. 1973 is when he won the Triple Crown. He's also been the sire of other great horses, including another Triple Crown winner, Seattle Slew. Amazing amazing horse. And, I bring him up because he is a super horse, as you see here from the Time magazine cover. Just an amazing thing. But if you haven't seen the film Secretariat, it's on Disney Plus. I believe it's still there. I've watched it several times. I really, really love it. I think it's a great sports movie that kind of, it came and it went. But it's really interesting, especially if you love horse racing, about the person who kind of, her father was this horse breeder, and Penny Tweedy kind of had to take over as her father was kind of falling out of it and having health issues, kind of take over. And it looked like they were going to very much lose the farm, essentially. And she kind of had to take over and basically put all her eggs from the film. Now, based on a true story, take it from the film, okay? Not necessarily real life, but take it from the film. Basically put her eggs all in one basket on this horse, Secretariat, that many people didn't necessarily know would do great things, and basically did amazing things. Again, one of the greatest athletes of all time. And I know it sounds funny to talk about a horse as one of the greatest athletes of all time, but Secretariat was that. Go see that film. Amazing, amazing film. Check it out. Again, I believe it's still on Disney Plus. You can do a search for it. If not, find it. Find it. Great film. Great film. All right. Shameless self-promotion time. Let's talk about it, because we do have a new episode dropping today, and it's a Michelle heavy episode, which are always the best episodes because Michelle does the best research. We are talking about Disney's Animal Kingdom Park today, which I know some of you absolutely love. Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. We love it. But I will admit for myself, I don't know everything about Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. Well, Michelle luckily knows a bit more than me, which is true about virtually everything in the world. She knows a little bit more about it than me. And so we're going to discuss this in a segment she's going to call One Park, Many Worlds, and discuss some of the amazing things that maybe you know or maybe you don't know about Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. I feel like whenever Michelle does these research pieces, does these pieces, I always learn something. And I feel like this is going to be the case here, whether you know Animal Kingdom really, really well or not. I would bet that you're going to find out a little tidbit of information that is going to make your next visit that much better. And definitely, if you don't know Disney's Animal Kingdom Park that well, she's going to open up many worlds to you, so you'll know it that much better. So I can't wait for that. We'll be recording that in a couple hours here. It's usually record somewhere around 10:30, 11 a.m. East Coast time. Episode drops usually around 1 p.m. East Coast time, somewhere around that window. It just depends on how long it takes. But very, very excited for you to hear that episode, and that's coming out later today. Also, yesterday, I was telling you we did something really fun yesterday. We sat down with Chris, the DCL cruising dad, and spoke with him at length about him, his love for Disney cruising, his website, which is amazing, dclcruisingdad.com. Check it out. But also just had fun. And he recently was aboard the Disney Treasure and gave us a breakdown of what he loved about that ship, what it's really done well, maybe a couple things it could be a little better at, but mostly praise for the Disney Treasure. So if you have a sailing coming up aboard the Disney Treasure or thinking about it, he'll talk a lot about that. And he drops a lot of information. We always talk about Michelle having the best tips. I'm telling you, this guy, Chris, had some fantastic tips for your next Disney cruise. So that episode is going to be dropping a week from Sunday. We're going to be out at Disney next weekend for our Run Disney race. So we're kind of getting it way ahead of time, but really exciting. It's our New Year, new guest segment. New guest, Chris, the DCL cruising dad. Not been on the show before, but it will be again in the future because we really had a really great conversation. So hopefully you'll check that out next week. Check out this week's episode about Disney's Animal Kingdom Park, and next week with Chris, the DCL cruising dad. All right, gonna get out of here. Everybody have a magnificent Sunday, a fantastic Sunday. Take it easy, get out, go for a walk in the park, step back, do a virtual vacation, whatever you want to do, enjoy it, have a fantastic day. And like I always try to remind you, please, 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 now more than ever, keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning to get your Monday started, 6:30 a.m. to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. See you tomorrow.